Questions deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in
I think
the
that's
land.
right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we're back.
There's a red light on.
Okay, cool. Either it means go or stop. For probably us, it's just stop.
Right, probably.
Yeah. So we're back. We're back at TMI.
We took a little hiatus for a while.
Yeah, we're back from not recording.
But we didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah,
We didn't come here and record.
Yeah,
But this is the first time back at TMI, or the main ingredient outside. We do this in the winter, fall, since it's so lovely out. And I believe that it adds something to the flavor of the cast, as it were.
It's really nice having, a South Spot over there. Yeah. But like I went back and listened to episodes, like, man, it just has like a different vibe. Oh, can you start the timer? I want to see if we can guess how many minutes into this, because we do a 30-minute timer just so we have an idea how many minutes into it we think the guy's going to drive by in his hot rod.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm going to say at minute 18 left on that, so in 12 minutes.
I was out here yesterday for a gathering, and he came by twice.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not Monday,
Right,
so I say in 12 minutes, 18 after. What's your guess?
I'm going to go a little longer. I'm going to go like 20.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Well, we are back. Thanks for everyone suffering through it. Have nothing to do for 3 weeks while we didn't put out episodes. Sorry about that. But how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Yeah.
Sis was in town.
That's great.
She's
right on.
in the Great Salt Lake.
Nice.
Yeah, how about you?
Oh, it was good, man. Some of my best friends from up in NorCal, avid listener. Shout out to my boy Chuck and Mo. My boy, friends forever. They came and stayed at my neighbors across the street, which is cool. Had Thanksgiving in our house, and
they stayed with your neighbors or the neighbors.
Well, they have a casita across. Yeah. I was like, hey, by the way, these people are staying here. And just introduced them.
I know they're gone for the week. Go ahead and break in.
Yeah. You still have a spare key under the mat, but no. So they got to stay across the street, and they had some family here, but spent time with them. But had family over. Tina Hawkins, a former guest of the episode, was on.
Diver.
Yes, the diver extraordinaire. Right. Yes, one of the most dangerous ways you can go very far underwater.
No thanks.
Yeah. She's she didn't have the bends, but she was pretty full after dinner. But she makes these au gratin potatoes that are bonkers good.
Au gratin?
Au gratin.
No, they're good. So au gratin.
See, we're out of practice, dude.
That's all right.
Yeah. And usually I'm the funny one, but anyways, but no, the funny story is we have, we bought a bunch of leftover containers. The family brings, we have tons of leftover shit, obviously, because it's Thanksgiving and we have way too much food. And she made these au gratin potatoes, and like they're so good. Like she mentioned doing them. I was like, I can't wait. I've thought about it for weeks. Had some at dinner, and then we divvied out leftovers. And that night, after everyone, towards the end of the evening, I was like, had a great fun Thanksgiving day. I was like, you know what I want? Just to grab a piece of just a loaf,
chunk of
potatoes, open up the fridge, and we got those little, little black, plastic ones you get for your Chinese food, leftover containers, going through them. None of them stayed at our house.
Really?
Yeah, they all left.
People
somehow.
Took the potatoes with them.
I guess Beth thought she saved some. She didn't. No harm on Beth. And then Tina's like, oh my God, she left with a shit ton of them. It was like the thing I was most looking forward to Thanksgiving.
The person who made them left with them?
Yeah, dude, total jerk move, dude. But no, she came to the house and made them. It was really, really fun. But I was like, man, it was 10:30 at night. I was like, oh my God, I know what I want. And then it was gone, and Tina was asleep. She wasn't answering her door, just banging on her.
Open the door.
I was like, do I text her you up? That seems awkward,
Yeah, just a picture of potatoes.
Yeah, just put them on the porch. Yeah,
instead of a dick pic, it's his potato pic.
Just text the whole group thread, everyone who took the potatoes.
Right.
But yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
But yeah, it was fun. We had a really good time. We got to hang out with friends we only see every so often and have them in our house versus seeing them on their turf. So it was fantastic. And the weather. Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Amazing.
Yeah, my sister from the Great Salt Lake, she was beside herself. She was sitting outside for Thanksgiving. She's like, this never happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, welcome to Arizona.
And it rained for 6 days and then stopped for 2 just to get that dew out of the air. And then it was just money, dude. It was so perfect.
Right.
So
speaking of leftovers, you triggered something in my head. I have this thing where I don't eat leftovers warm. I eat them cold.
Me too. In the morning?
Everything, yes.
Oh.
So there's this very specific sandwich I grew up with in Rhode Island. Jeff's Sandwich Shop. Shout out to Jeff's.
Shout out.
They're not listening. Anyway, it's called the Jugs.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's 2 pieces of rye bread. You take stuffing, and you put cranberry sauce.
Oh, yeah.
And you put turkey.
Oh, yeah.
And you put mayonnaise.
Oh.
Oh my.
Yeah.
God. So good. It's
That's
like
amazing.
Thanksgiving on a sandwich.
Yeah.
And I saw that, was it Wildflower has something?
Yeah,
Wildflower
Duck in a
sandwich
Canner
thing,
has something similar. But
Right.
yeah, when I see that on the menu, especially when it's not that time of year, just like
Right.
this is a staple. Like it's like, a Thanksgiving sandwich.
Right.
But I do appreciate, how little we know about each other.
It's true.
And then I know my buddy Chuck I was talking about, he's like, you guys don't like hang out and friends? Like, no, we see each other all the time, but we've never like one time we did hang out and now we fucking spend an
And here
hour.
we are.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we don't hang
That's
out.
why we're going to end up at a TV show next. We
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Well, we have an awesome guest on the show today, and Carissa, right?
That is
Yes.
correct.
I have this real problem. I'm going to admit that we have a Clara and a Carissa on the board.
I think you need to call her Madam Vice President.
Yeah, I'm Madam Vice President, but I always like to
That would always
combine
be
it.
appropriate.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I also grew up in the Nickelodeon age of Clarissa Explains It All.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
been a Carissa.
I've
It's just
combined your
whatever
names.
people
Whatever.
want to say.
Yeah. Hey,
that's
you.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's what Beth has said like so many times. It's Carissa, like over and over and over to me. And
It's
it's
not
just,
going to stick.
yeah,
That's okay.
whatever. L silent, I guess.
Right.
That works.
But yeah, well, welcome to the episode.
Thank you.
And for joining us here on the first time back and very short notice. And you are the vice president on this neighborhood association.
I'm currently the vice president, second year.
Oh, cool. Second year
Yes.
as a vice president or second year on the board?
On the board.
Really?
Good distinction. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Oh,
seems
you
like
moved
you've
up in
been-
ranks?
Well, yes,
that's
I
good.
know.
Yeah,
This is-
seriously.
This is
yeah.
how the coup
Great
started.
group
Yeah.
of people, though.
Yeah. It went
And
from,
as you both know. Hi.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tireless work.
Yeah,
for sure.
seriously. I'm
Right.
sitting here with a former president and vice president and just a lowly director. Jeez Louise.
I
Yeah,
think
someone's-
continual tool shed rentals makes you in a category of your own.
You're the
Yeah.
tool shed troll.
Director of Tool Shed. New title.
Director of
New
Tool
title. You can refer to me as
we
that
can give you
now.
all
My-
kinds of plaques for that.
Yeah, it's cool. I got all the tools. I don't need plaques. I don't know where to put them.
That's
Tool
fair.
shed's full.
We got no more room for plaques.
Please no, guys. There's only so much wall in my house. Well, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today and hanging out. Man, I don't know. I feel rusty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
same.
feel rusty. It's been like weeks since we've done this.
It's okay.
And new environment.
You can't
And-
be expected to jump
yeah.
right back in the saddle.
You're
Sorry.
super hungover again.
I'm
like,
very hungover.
yeah, and
Yeah.
but today's we're gonna go through our normal stuff, but we do a thing. Is it quarterly the dispatch?
It is.
Okay, we're gonna do a little bit different here in a little bit on this episode because there's gonna be an article written about us. Another one, I know,
Mixing
right?
it up.
So many.
Yeah, now we can't even frame it. I got too many plaques on the wall,
Sure.
you know.
Right.
But a little thing written about us. We're coming up on our 50th episode, which is pretty exciting, and
That
our
is-
year anniversary, by the way.
Congratulations.
Is it?
Wow.
Because we talked in December and we started in January.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like,
Oof.
oh my god, so it's pretty consistent. You
That's
know?
true.
We
Yeah.
were going pretty hard.
So
in the
it's
beginning
time
of
for
it.
an interview.
Probably.
By you.
Or an intervention. One
Or
of
an
those two.
intervention.
Yeah.
We'll see at the end.
How have we
can
negatively-
let people vote on the board.
Yeah, just a bash session on it. How has the two Giants podcast negatively impacted you?
We are aiming to dumb down the populace
Yeah.
with our insanity.
Yeah,
Right.
but thank you all you loyal listeners. But well, let's start with the normal. And your husband Chris, right?
We are actually not married.
Close enough.
Close
right?
enough.
How long you been
Again,
together?
it's one of those. We've been together almost 3 years.
Okay, yeah, seriously.
It's official.
Shannon
It
will look in her
counts.
eye like, Chris, you're good.
Yeah. She's like, why is there a knee pad in all the right knees of my pants?
Christmas is coming. I'm just saying.
Yeah. What was that? You had a question? No?
No questions. No questions.
Yeah, no, he's a delightful fellow as well.
Hard working guy.
Dude, he's at every
Yeah.
event.
Yes.
He's like my trustworthy. I'm like, you're doing cleanup. I'm like, sweet, we're gonna get
And
it all
loves
back.
this
dude.
neighborhood. So
Yeah.
you need anything,
Yeah.
let
True.
him know.
Yeah, he was at the art event this weekend, and they take my truck a lot, we fill it up and haul the stuff out, you know, because I don't help as much as I used to. Like it's all ready for you, you know. But the dude's had a beard for how long? Oh
Michael hasn't seen this yet.
God.
Chris shaved his beard.
No.
It
Dude.
does not look like him. Every time I see him, I still have to check myself like that's the right person
Yeah.
before I run up
Like
and
the
say
whole,
hello.
like,
It's
mustache,
gone. There's-
everything gone.
Everything's gone.
Dude.
Really?
Yes.
She literally showed up to grab the truck with Chris,
Yes.
and I'm like, "Who is she letting just take my truck, dude?" And then he was at the event, and I was watching him. Like, "Who is this guy?" I was like, I went back. I was like, "That's your husband, right?" Or
I
not
do
husband,
love
your-
that he
your man.
came over to double check. That is
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah,
correct?
right.
He's like, well, you've already talked to him, so yes.
Yeah, I was like, total
that's
mannerisms,
the right
but
person.
I-
yeah, absolutely.
Are you okay? Do we need
Uh-huh.
I don't want to like walking up to strangers in parks and being like, "You're someone I know, right?" You
Right.
know? So,
Yeah.
Mm.
You were
Yeah,
just
it
being
is.
a friendly
Wow.
art crawl
yeah,
member.
it's not a bad thing, but it's just, I mean, it
Yeah,
is
it's so different.
game changer.
And part
Yeah.
of the fun that he really wants to see his employees
Yeah.
faces
Oh, yeah.
today,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll see how that
Oh
goes. So we'll
god,
see
dude! And I've been on
later.
this bender of watching like dads shave and come in for the first time. The kids are like crying and shit, and I've done it. I've employees just like leave and come back with that thing because you look like a moron. Dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So,
It's,
anyway.
Okay.
it's dramatic.
It
Either
is.
way, it's dramatic.
Yeah.
Right? It takes longer.
Yes.
It's a slower burn because you're growing it out. But
Yeah.
oof, man.
I mean, what's Kramer that one Halloween? Like Tina, you have known forever. Walked in, like kind of nodded and waved. I'm like, hi, and she's like, she doesn't know who the fuck I am. I know I'm in costume, but for God's sakes,
Right.
yeah. So
I did the shave once, but I did the Lemmy. I cut everything off except for like this.
You
like,
gotta have fun
this
with
here,
it.
Yeah.
And I just left this.
Oh wow!
It looked
Just-
like from the 1800s or something.
yeah,
Like,
just no flavor saver, but wide, like a
Yes.
reverse goatee almost. But
yes,
yeah, the bottom.
reverse goatee.
Wow.
Right. It didn't look good.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't see it. Anyways,
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Chris tomorrow.
Yeah.
Trivia.
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, for sure.
I'll
Very
be like,
avid.
sir, is this a new team? I
New
don't.
team,
Yeah.
ready to go.
It's like, when's Chris getting here? Sweet. So, how long have you guys been in the neighborhood?
So, moved in the neighborhood a little over 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I am new to Phoenix, so this is the
Oh.
only place in Phoenix I've ever lived.
Well,
I know.
From where?
I'm ready to say it, and I'm ready
Oh.
for the reactions. I moved here from Tucson.
Okay.
oh man.
Well, so
Yeah.
an interview's
Hi,
over.
right,
Yeah.
that's it. But originally from Ohio, so I don't claim Tucson either.
Oh, yeah, I would just
I'm
say,
a
yeah.
Midwesterner for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely have the mannerisms and the
Yes,
the niceness
indeed.
and
Yeah.
all that.
But I moved up here because Chris and I had started dating, and this was the neighborhood that he said, "This is fantastic. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Let's just
yeah, you should
meet-
maybe
meet all the
propose to
people
him.
and go.
I mean, that's a good man.
Maybe.
You know?
Okay, there we go. Christmas ideas.
Yeah.
I'll do a report
Tuesday
later
night.
for you on January.
Yeah.
Oh, at trivia.
Yeah.
Trivia.
Oh,
the next
okay.
question is
Right.
like he can only
Oh,
get only he can
no.
get the points. It's just all like he gets the answer wrong.
What do I wager?
Yeah.
That's a go big or go home kind of thing, I think.
Yeah.
All or
Exactly.
nothing on
Yes,
that one.
correct.
Awesome.
Yes.
So you guys were both
Yeah.
in Tucson when you met?
No,
Oh.
he is born and raised
Okay.
in Phoenix, Mesa area, but doing research, knowing that, Coronado, it has such a great personality. He has a couple
Okay.
colleagues that live here as well.
Right.
So this is my kind of intro.
Nice.
But that was part of the reason, getting to join the board.
Yeah.
Meeting people, and at this age, especially if you do not have children, there's really not all that many times. Trivia is a great one
Yeah.
to meet people, get out in the community, but it really has been fun to be on the board and get to be a part of things
Yeah.
and get to know people. And we have got some great personalities in
Yeah.
this neighborhood.
Great way
It's a
to
Can we
great
say
way.
that? Isn't that a great way to
It's a
say
great
it?
description.
We
Yeah.
have great personalities here.
Yeah.
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 It sounds a little like bless your heart.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Midwest version
Right,
of it,
Yeah,
right?
right. No, you should go with my cousin. She's got a great personality.
It's like when the time period of, she's nice. That when did that become a bad thing?
Right.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the butt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice butt.
Yeah. Nice bet. Okay, so you guys
Yes.
been here. Are you guys what area of the neighborhood you guys in?
So we are representing East Coronado.
That's what I'm talking about.
You
Talking
know
about.
it. 17th and Coronado.
Hell yeah, dude. You're close. I mean, you're like a block
It's
and a
right
half
there.
away.
It's
yeah.
right there.
Sure.
I can
Yeah.
see it, Coronado proper, on a regular
yeah.
day. So
Yeah. Do you have like a perch you look over and see what we're doing?
I do.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to just check
Just
it out.
judge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna wear that out? Okay.
Yeah. That's awesome. So you guys, how did you guys find the neighborhood? Was he like, did you guys find a house together, or was he already established?
He had already established,
Nice.
and he had bought one here. So
Wow.
I'm just glad that I got to move in and say, okay, this is mine too.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
that's the
Mine.
easiest way to find it, and to
Right?
just like come from somewhere else and nail it first shot. Like, I don't know anything. Arizona sucked, and then I
Yes.
moved here because I'm not in Tucson.
Right.
Sorry, Tucson listeners,
Ah,
you're
Yeah,
one
that's
of
all
them.
right.
Yeah, Tucson's funny. It's like you'll drive down a street, like this is really nice, and then the next block you're like rolling up your windows and shit. It's
Yeah.
it's pockety.
Constant
And I
road
lived in the
construction.
burbs. So
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't go down to Tucson very often.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, cool. Sweet. Well, we want to switch it over and give you an opportunity to ask us some questions. Mainly because Michael's hungover and he's just unless you ask him something directly, he's just going to be like bah, 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 over and over. But
You can do
Oh,
sound
boy.
effects for any of these,
Okay.
and I'll transcribe those into the dispatch article as best
Oh,
as I
yeah.
can.
how do you spell DJ Khaled sound? Just in parentheses,
we can have fun
you know?
with that. That's
Just a
fine.
picture of DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to know that this is your anniversary of sorts, too, coming up here.
Close.
So, what we
Yeah.
were thinking in the dispatch, and I'm happy people can listen to this as well, but for those that don't know the podcast,
Right.
where'd the idea come from?
Yeah.
Well,
beer and us being alone for the first time.
Okay.
Right. Brian and I often found ourselves sitting at the bar, either inside or outside, and we would just shoot the shit, whatever, and we would crack each other up.
Yeah.
And then one day Brian said, we should record this.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for him, when you give me an idea that sounds really dumb, I usually run with it.
And you kind of have a business that would help us understand this,
right,
you know?
Right.
I mean, you're you have got all the equipment and do all the editing and you have all the shit. And,
yeah. It wasn't a big leap for me to say, oh yeah, I can see us doing that.
Yeah.
Because we do it anyway. So why not, And I think when the idea came up, we thought there's enough interesting personalities in the neighborhood that people in the neighborhood certainly would be interested maybe to hear from their neighbors, but people outside the neighborhood, because I think certainly here in Phoenix there's some mystique about Coronado. It's kind of a cool place. How do you really quantify why it's cool? Yeah. So this was an opportunity to kind of do that. So
fantastic.
And then, like the next time I saw him, I said, all right, equipment's going to be here in a week.
Yeah. We literally sat there, talked about it, got real quiet for like a minute. I remember looking over each other like, are we going to do this? And like, I think the next day or day after he texted me, so are we really? I'm like, fuck it. Why not? Dude? I mean, what are you talking about? Like $100 or $1,000 to get into it. And, I think we're both very similar in like having things to do and interact with. And yeah, I enjoy it.
Did you bond over being very tall and beards?
I think I always did. I probably said it to you 1,000 times. I could see him at an event and I'd be like, Jesus fucking Christ, is that what I look like? Like it's weird to see, and like dead ass height. But I think we just always just bantered really, really well. Never went deep. And I think we knew too, we had this neighborhood. It was cool. Like my buddy that came out, he listens to it, Chuck, and he was just like, holy shit, man, I get it, dude. Like this neighborhood's fucking nuts, man. Like, came to the speakeasy here and shit, like, he's just like, this is insane. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a unique thing, dude. So but yeah, I think it was a good idea. I think
the height thing and the beard thing was just sort of an add-on.
Yeah.
And that's where the name came up with that name because of the height thing. So
I think we're good. We kind of like try and not one up each other and jokes and one up. We can build off each other's jokes really, really well, or say something even, you always like say something funny, let someone gets a good laugh. You try and do it harder, and we have that kind of, but I don't know. I think
it's fun. Man. I do appreciate the banter at the beginning of every episode.
I hope that everyone appreciates like people that we don't live here. Like, you guys never done this before? You guys need this? I'm like, no, we literally just don't know each other well enough to argue.
Right. Hopefully we never will.
That's right.
Argue, I mean.
Yeah.
Of course.
Duh.
For those that are not familiar with the podcast, because this is going to be printed, if you had to describe the podcast in a couple of words, what would you say?
I mean, goof off nonsense, like just I don't know. I
think it's a mixture of humor that's informative, if that makes any sense, because the people we have on the show, we'd like to pick people that do something not weird but unique that not everybody. So like we've had tattoo artists, and so we went into like how does the equipment work? So people that don't know can get kind of a glimpse into that, but it's also heavy-handed into the humor, because I think that makes it engaging, I think.
I agree. I think we've done like some are more serious, like learning something. We're trying to expand out on that. We have obviously summertime we kind of shut down or don't do as well or much. It's so hot, but I think it's just
Phoenix survival right there.
I think it's kind of real too, because I went through a phase I was listening to episodes just like kind of understanding. I was like, okay, and I started chilling on that, but then I've been going back and listening to it, and I'll hear something you say, and I say the joke at the same time I said it, but I don't remember saying it, so it's like just authentic, just coming off the top of our brain. I think we're both very good at like quick-witted, just zingers, so
when you're not hungover.
I'm not talking about this episode and Michael.
Particular episode.
Well, I suppose I should have given you questions before, because now I'm going to ask you memories on the spot and things too. But you both have done a lot for the neighborhood, and for those that don't know, I've said previously, both board members, current tool shed. I mean, lots of things going on. Trivia. What do you love most about Coronado?
You want? Oh,
here you go. I'm taking a drink.
Okay, so sorry.
He's got to think.
It sounds cliche, but that sense of community is pretty strong here, to the point where I can think of a few times when people have gone out of their way to help someone they don't even know. Someone struggling with something, whether it's food insecurity or I need, like, my big thing is, and I get made fun of a lot by my wife. If a little old lady asks for something, I will do it. I don't care. If I have to go buy a tool, I'll do it because I would want someone to help my grandma. So, but I think that sense of community is important to me, and that's probably why I stay. But also, I think we don't take ourselves too seriously either.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I agree. I think too that, and like a lot of us do things like not for the recognition of it, we just do it because we want to make the neighborhood better. And you meet people along the way, that are just like become more involved. They see what people are doing and then they jump on, like Anish, they did their house years ago, and then he like rents this constant thing from us, but they show up to events and do things like, it's just people are like, but they just do it. And they're not just like, I went out and I did this today,
Right.
Not looking for accolades.
Right.
Yeah. I think like some of those, if I'm still here when I'm old, like I have time, just like some of the mess where, hey, can anybody help with this? I'm like, I don't have the time, but geez, I could do that in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? But that sense of you want to help your neighbor and, or just like, well, this dog's out, or people just call me. I'm like, my neighbor, I barely ever talk to, your dog's out, like it's just very, very loving. And you can't leave your house without seeing someone, and saying hi. And then it's like, even coming here, I love it. Sometimes it's just like, I don't want to engage. And a few times people are like, hey, dude, I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. I just want to hang out and just stay with my wife for today. Like, I want to, but man, I'd like coming here.
I'm off duty. Please don't.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, that's fine. No worries, but it's just, the friends, I have more friends in this neighborhood than I'll probably have in my entire life.
And when I tell people people from other states that I'm friends with, I describe something that's going on in the neighborhood, they're just like, that doesn't happen anywhere.
No.
Like what you're describing is like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a Tuesday.
Like other historic homes, neighborhoods we lived in Cali and whatnot, and other places, it's just been the same thing. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, it's great. It's great. And people want to like be a part of it. They feel left out if they're not, and that's a good thing. It means we're doing the right stuff.
Well, who are these giants behind the mic? So we assume you're probably not here all day. Just doing podcasts.
Just 3 to 5.
Just 3 to 5,
Every day.
Things you like to do. What do you do for your day job? What do you want people to know or not know?
All right, I'll go first. You've been going first. I was in call center forever, but now I'm in just outside sales. Like I help a company that takes care of the drinking water and for chlorine levels and all that fun stuff here. Just happened actually someone in the neighborhood worked with them, met them, like, hey, you should work for us, and they hired me. So know your neighbors, get a job. But luckily I've been in leadership and all that stuff forever, but now I don't have any employees, which is fantastic. So I do that, but I generally have been heavy gardener for a while. I'm kind of taking a step back from that because I'm just, this is my first year off in 15 years. I'm like, hey, guess what? I don't eat that many carrots, but I don't know. I just like more helping out the community, being, just building things. I'm a very handyman kind of thing. So just kind of like Michael said, let's do this, I'm just like, ooh, I can buy a tool. Like I should probably take this project on myself. So that's really me. I'm married forever to my wife, who's the awesomest person in the whole wide world. And
she really is. Just
want to be around her and do whatever. And, a lot of people, what are you doing this week? I'm like, I don't know. We're going to wake up Saturday and be like, well, let's figure it out.
Right.
It's weird when we have plans, so we just kind of make the day happen. But that's it. Enjoy every moment we can and do what you can to enlighten other people's lives. That's what I like to do.
Beautiful.
I mean,
it is beautiful. That's hard to follow.
I mean, it's nice. Just, hey, I help someone out, or just like randomly, it's just nice being that, I was raised or being around my grandparents when they're always like in the community and donating their time and whatnot. They just were the most fulfilled people I've ever met in my life, and that's what me and my wife just kind of strive to do.
I was in the corporate world for 4 years. I worked for FedEx, and I retired from FedEx 3 years ago. That sounds about right. Because I was dying slowly inside.
Yeah.
So I realized that, and I was in a position where I could walk away from it. And my wife was at the time, fiance at the time, was pretty instrumental in sort of pushing me off that cliff, I guess. That's not the right way to say it, but like just kind of give me that little extra. She said, look, think about all the things that bring you joy. So it's Wayne Fest, it's trivia, it's doing all these weird things around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
She said, why don't you just do that instead? If that brings you joy. And so my life has been amazing since then. I wake up every day with a smile on my face versus like, ugh.
Yeah.
So.
That's so nice and so important to have those people.
Yeah.
The same thing with teaching for a while, and you don't realize how burnt out you are until you walk away and think, wow, I should have done that earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a lot of work.
When you're in whatever situation you're in, it's hard to see, like forest for the trees kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, my new recent project or passion, I've been in Medicare forever. Like I know every freaking thing about Medicare you could ever know. So I finally got my license. I'm like, I can just help people enroll in Medicare,
Absolutely.
and give advice. So I've been doing that last few months. It's been nice. A lot of people help them out. Or she'll be like, no, you're good. Have a good day.
Right.
Good.
But, yeah.
Well, by now, I'm assuming everyone's like, how do I get on this podcast? This is amazing.
Yeah,
So
just stop showing up at my door and knocking,
we can give maybe addresses later. If,
Yeah,
we want to. Sure.
It's all over the
Yeah.
message board.
But you look obviously for locals. What are you looking for specifically? And I know you said earlier, unique qualities, but any particular stories or things that you're looking for in a guest?
Yeah, I think that overarching is something that makes them unique. And a lot of people that we talk to don't necessarily think that what they do is unique, but because they do it, they just think everyone like, oh, you must know this is. But so we've been trying to track down Tiny Horse Guy.
Yeah, Valentine's father.
I just spoke with him yesterday.
Oh,
We'd love to have him.
Yeah. We have a new ambassador, a vice president of the podcast. We're getting us.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, but I think for me at least, it's just people that do kind of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And it doesn't hurt if you're personable.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Radio's tough. It doesn't translate if you just sit there.
Very true.
Yeah. No mimes. We're done with that.
Yeah, we tried that once.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah. No, but generally I kind of try and find the talent. It's like the one little thing I do here, and I'm not even very good at it. But we've put a few posts out and get people out. We think about ways to say, hey, I want to be on the show and why and all that. But really, we had one day. I think it was Caleb. I'm trying to remember the name. The guy that was the teacher that does the conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we posted it out. Sorry if I said your name wrong, bud.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I know. But we did a thing like, come on down. But he didn't respond. But he just showed up. But then it was one of the most interesting.
Sure.
Someone just can talk, but I don't know. A lot of people are like, I don't know, I'm not that interesting. And then
everybody has a thing.
Yeah,
everybody has a thing, and I love how passionate some people get about things that are so random you would never ever guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow! All of a sudden, I'm interested in whatever that is too.
Yeah, scuba
That's how it
diver,
works.
tattoo artist. We've had whatever the sex therapist or conversational therapist, or communication therapist. That Yeah, I mean it's fun. It's just try and find something. A lot of us, we'll know. One of us will know the person, the other one won't. So it kind of makes a fun dynamic.
Absolutely.
So, but we've had a few neither of us knew, well, I don't know. I've noticed a lot of times people don't think they're interesting, and then they say something. We're like, whoa, what the?
Back up.
Yeah, it was no big deal.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Magic Johnson foam party. That
one. That was a good one.
You stop right there. But yeah, I mean, any of that stuff, it's just fun. Someone's just going to chat and hang out.
Yes.
It's no pressure.
Well, the next question, I personally love this one as a history teacher for many years. So if we were going to build a Coronado Greats museum, what would the exhibit for your podcast look like?
Oh. Man. Yeah.
We can come back to that, or you don't have to answer things anyways to us.
I think that might be years down the line at 300 episodes, it would be...
but we're in the works, maybe building this for you at this point.
It'd be the little audio tour, but then you get to ours and you're just stuck there for 3.5 hours listening to every episode, or 4 days, or however long it is.
In my mind, I have this image of the Natural History Museum in DC. We have these dioramas. But it's just a diorama of he and I, but as Neanderthals with headphones on.
Yeah. Just like cavemen.
Is it interactive at all?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
We can push a button and
I like that.
all we do is
instead of clubs, we just have a big microphone on our shoulder, dude.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking butter sculpture,
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's classic.
Yeah,
that's a lot of butter.
But people would have to eat it. I would insist.
It's just some nice toasted bread.
Just the bread next to it, and you can have
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just excited that the question's out there, and a couple years down the road, we will actually create a solid
there's some Frank Rowe legends and whatnot in the neighborhood that are I just want to be as far away from those legends, and then I'll just be sitting there with us, and then the trash can on the way out.
So good. Well, you kind of talked future. What's the goal? 300 episodes? Are we doing this until we run out of fuel? What do you think?
I think he and I have said this before. When it stops being fun, then that's it. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I think the next leap for us is video.
Yeah.
If there's any sponsors out there that want to sponsor our equipment, because the leap from audio only to video is pretty dramatic. cost perspective, but
very expensive.
I'm committed to figuring it out. So I think that's the next step.
Yeah, we want to get a merch store open. I was like, once we hit 50, I'm like, with this, I've been kind of saying, I'm like, hit 50, I'm like, okay, that's full episodes. Plus we have our little, afterthought. So we got a bit of content, but like this weekend, I can't remember his name. Sorry, buddy.
Miguel Ibarra.
Yeah, Miguel Ibarra. Yeah. I just connected with him, but he made a shirt, based on a fun topic, but we're talking, we do a lot of stuff on here.
Dogs pooping.
Yeah. I mean, it's welcome. Anyways.
Yeah.
But we want to have like things that are new and hip where we can go with him. I was like, hey man, can we just hit you up with an idea, design it, and then have our own store and, get them from you, get them some local, and try and tie in local businesses. And then just have goofy, funny things, on a store that we get it. And I don't know.
We want to have soap.
Yeah, on a rope.
I think that's just a given.
Yeah,
sure.
And we have our Coronado After Dark line that we kind of put out, and we just didn't really advertise. We kind of stopped promoting,
It's too much. We focus on one thing.
Yeah. But, have just like different types of episodes, and it'd be fun to really help promote businesses and, do short things. We're doing it with like events coming up where people can come on and talk about it. But we really just like it'd be nice to get more people in the neighborhood that listen. But a big part of these podcasts is content, right? You go and listen to it and they have 7 episodes, you're like, and you got to wait week by week, but most people just get on and like, dude, I just went on a bender, so I think having 50
people
episodes,
need to know.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't know, it'd be cool. We might do some polls with the neighborhood and be like, what would you like to see, or what would you want to hear,
Well, that's fantastic, and we can always add that. I figure, for those that are going to read the article, we will put all the information of where to find all the information and the details.
Just message me. We'll get you something. We might make I've been making a form to fill out to be like, I want to be on your show, but
like a guest questionnaire.
Yeah, but it's a funny thing. Is the cool part about this that is my easiest job is getting people, and generally it's not that difficult. Like I've done it on Sunday, being like, fuck, people are like, sure, because it's local, it's here in the neighborhood, and we do have a friend that has a spot downtown that we might be able to use their studio, and like, I don't know, it's like a professional studio, but then like it's not the heart of the neighborhood, which is what we're about. So.
I don't want to drive anywhere.
Yeah, seriously.
I barely want to drive here.
This is really the perfect location.
I rode my bike, and we love coming to TMI. Ron, the owner, is a big supporter of it. Yeah. Let's just do this, and so I don't know, no real goals, but like I think you nailed it. Like when it stops being fun.
It stops being fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the ultimate question.
Oh boy.
Who is funnier?
I think I don't know.
What's the qualifying factor for this?
Yeah,
or do you want us to take a poll in the dispatch?
I think funny is subjective.
Yeah.
It's a relative term.
So I think that, and Brian mentioned it earlier, we play off each other pretty well. So, and certainly there was actually one thing it was that we had Robin Banks on. Remember her? Her?
Yeah.
I don't know what's the right way to say it.
Yeah.
But he was describing, if you listen to the episode, I don't forget what it's called, but
isn't it Oopsies?
It's Oopsies. Yeah. But he's describing a scene where he was doing a show at a swingers club and the lights went off and he's trying to put his stuff but in the dark. So in my mind, I have it all like mapped out and I'm dying. And he's just like, what's the matter with you? I'm like, it's just, I wish I could like put it on a TV screen to show you what I'm seeing in my head.
Yeah. And I was lost. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, dude.
Yeah.
That was.
But I think so. Like it's subjective, right? So what I find funny, he may not, vice versa. So funnier. I think we have our own lanes. Of funny.
I agree. I think we're both very quick-witted. At the right time. You know,
almost so we talk over each other.
Yeah, I know. When I first listened to the beginning, I was like, man, we gotta I gotta chill out. Like I'll try and get 3 and 4 jokes out of a joke. I'm like, just do the one, and then we were very talky over in the beginning. But hey,
it's all right.
We learned.
It's the excitement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't say either one of us is funnier, but I think we're very much like not competitive on our funny, but we know each other. Like I said, we try and
one up.
Yeah, and also like I'll do a joke that I know you think's funny, like aim it towards you to make you laugh, and I think it brings the funny out of us.
That's just a good partner right there.
That's true.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm married, dude. Back off.
Seriously.
Not for long.
Yeah. We could just have one closet, all our shit, dude.
Right, exactly. Everything fits.
You drive you to the car, never to change the seat and shit. I could be good to
glorious. I wouldn't hit my head on the snow. It's so good.
I know. Every time you guys borrow my truck.
Truly considering this.
Yeah, I'm figuring this out.
It's funny. Every time I get my truck, I loan it out so much. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, when you swing your knees in and you hit the dashboard?
Yeah, because someone else drove it. I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, that's probably the fact that Allie and I drove your car the other day and we're a good foot shorter than you.
Was there hobbits driving my truck?
Basically, yes.
Is there a block on the pedal?
Yeah, it was a real good posture on that day.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, what else? Anything that you would want people to know? A story that you really wanted to share?
I don't really have a story but I think if people want to get in touch with us,
yes.
I mean, that's still email.
Yeah, we have the Between Two Giants Gmail. Is that you're BJ Squared on the message board? Just message me.
Okay.
We have a list of people we just kind of keep going all the time. So I just like bug them. But if you're interested in being in the podcast, let us know. Yeah. But I need to make a form saying like, here's our business, like what's interesting. But it's funny, like we, in the beginning we had all this, questions and all this stuff. And now we're like, he rolls up in this whole case and set up in 10 minutes. And we're like, all right, let's go for it.
We did have a script at one point. And then it just didn't.
Oh, well, that was nice. Actually, I realized I did answer, or I kind of skipped over a question, but I said, after you look for things and guests, like how do you prepare? Do you ask for a resume or?
We should ask for resume.
A curriculum vitae.
Yes, exactly. I need 5 references.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, we early on, because we had never done this before.
Yeah.
I, in my OCD brain, being former corporate guy, I had to have structure.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I felt like a script, if you will. We had like a series of like 10 questions that were static, and we would just like
the goofy thing at the end.
But then what I felt was it constrained the conversation a little bit too much for me, and I kind of like to let people talk.
Yeah, we weren't digging in and we weren't following up. We were like moving to the next. We had to feel like we had to hit the agenda.
That's one of the things I like as a listener. It really just goes where the story that the person's telling goes, and each one is so different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. But,
and then you can listen to the podcast pretty much everywhere. So
good. Spotify, that's what I was going to ask. Spotify. I know Apple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We are hosted on Podbean. So if anyone wants to download that app, it probably gives you more features if you do it versus Spotify. And once we get the video figured out, we'll have a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'd love to hear like, hey, we'd love to hear this, or like this person should be on. We haven't done a lot of posts on the message board lately. We just kind of stopped advertising. But
if you don't want to be on, but someone that does something cool.
Yeah. I've done some posts be like, oh, this person would be great, So
well, this is great. And that's one of the things we're hoping for the articles. The dispatch will be in people's hands. They can say, oh, I want to do that.
Sure.
2026 goals.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, we literally have a spreadsheet and you got to like, here's the basis of it, I'd say listen to an episode or two, and figure out this, but it's very much just a conversation. Like if you have something cool about you, a lot of times it's like, oh, I know this person, this is something cool about them, but then we like banter. What are we gonna do for banter? I don't know. And then we just go into it.
And it works out.
I know. I told one of my friends, I'm like, we really don't prepare much. Like, really? I would have never guessed. I was like,
whatever.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
That's what makes it fun. It's the conversations that people actually have.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The way it should be.
Yeah. For sure.
Just learn about somebody and have a fun episode,
Right.
Okay. So those are all the questions on my list.
Oh,
all right.
Those are good questions.
No, those are great.
Thank you.
Those are great. Did we get like the full middle 2-page like fold out centerfold thing, or because
that's
for
the goal.
the first fold out?
We're gonna need pictures.
Well, we're gonna need to have a fold out to fit
that
us
will
in
be
the
up to
picture.
you as well. I figured I will definitely use your logo.
Yeah.
If you want pictures of you individually, if you want a picture like this, we can certainly.
Yeah.
I want to do like the Burt Reynolds fur rug thing.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure, dude.
All right, you send me whatever you like, and
yeah, I can get on a stage right above. You can lay on the thing here. I'll be on the opposite.
Oh yeah, or the Costanza on the couch.
Yeah,
that's classic.
That's pretty great.
I think the readership would like to see that
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, some won't.
Some.
Yeah. We need to start a Patreon for that kind of shit. Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's one of the new ventures.
Right. Exactly. That's how we're funding everything.
Yeah, I didn't. My feet are not pretty, dude. Just want to clarify.
You'd be surprised.
Isn't that kind of the point? I think that's what people want.
Yeah.
Ogre feet. We could just have ogre feet.
Yeah.
People dig that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly.
There's a niche for everything.
Wow. I didn't know. I didn't know I had so much value.
Totally.
You don't want to do that research.
No,
not really.
Yeah, use incognito mode.
For sure.
Incognito mode.
Can't unsee it.
All right, cool.
No, that's great.
Thanks for being on the cast.
Yeah, thanks for being on the CNA in a couple years and doing all that and always being there to help out and do stuff. So thanks for giving back and putting us in the magazine. It's our first spread.
First spread should be out sometime late December. Well, late December is probably a little too presumptuous, so let's go with late January.
I believe in you.
Okay, thank you.
Sweet.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Conversations deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants, here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. Tall and talking, big in brains, making sense of life's wild lanes. Deep dive chats and fun remain. Bet you won't hear this on the plane. Between two giants, here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. Two giants, here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. No stone unturned, no joke too small.